Hello, this is Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank, and today I'm playing Virginia. BAFTA winning Virginia. Oh, 505. They make good games. No, do they do? The name rings a bell that I like it. I'm not sure if this is just me or the game in general, but it's playing in like a weird resolution. A weird aspect ratio, in fact. So it might look a bit stretched. During the summer of 1992, an FBI investigation undertook an investigation in a small town in Virginia. 1992. For some reason, I was thinking this was in a segregated America. It's what I think when I hear Virginia. But in 1992, that shouldn't be the case. I actually know nothing about this game. This is one of those indie gems that pops up. I say indie gem. I'm pretty sure 505 are pretty big now. It pops up. It won a lot of awards. I know nothing of it. At the same time, there are other games like that don't win any awards that I see a lot of and think, why do I know so much of this? I can't think of any off the top of my head. That is very red. That's actually painfully red. I'm finding that difficult to look at. Talk about a cinematic intro. On that note, when I was checking like the video settings of this to crank it up to 11, it said FPS. It was set at 30, and I was like, piss off, give me minimal 60. I'm that kind of guy. And then it said this game was designed for 30 FPS and looks best in 30 FPS, and I was like, well shit, do I believe you or not? Why is it an option? A brunch invite appears out of nowhere. Part of me wants to skip this. Part of me thinks it's important. Another part of me assumes I can't skip it. It must have known the game was pretty good given how excessive this intro is. Like, come on, get to it. It's not Gone with the Wind, is it? Is it? Might be. It's that time of year where I start getting allergies. Not to plants, anything. It's just the changing of the weather. The weather does it to me. I have about a week of slight stuffiness, particularly in the mornings. Oh, fuck me! I hit pause by accident. That scared the shit out of me. Is this a mirror? Speaking of mirrors, something really weird happened when I started capturing this. The game just like flipped upside down for a brief time. Okay. Alright. There's a purse. Soap. Tap. Right, well. Is this available in VR, this game? Actually, no, that probably wouldn't work if you could do this in VR, because you'd throw the purse out the window immediately and just start playing with soap, wouldn't you? That looks like lipstick to me. Yeah, that's the most aggressive lipsticking I've ever seen. But as a very boring man, I haven't seen a lot of lipsticking in my time, so that might actually be normal. Now that I think about it. There's no real sort of animation work on the mirror. It's not great. Yeah, we done. What kind of savage animal has the toilet roll like that? That's nonsense. Right, let's get out of here though. Yep, just checking the bathrooms aren't segregated in any more than the normal fashion. NCAVC liaison 209. That assumes we're on the second floor. This is Virginia though, so their American naming schemes for floors are different to English. So this would be up one flight of stairs. Ooh, the brunch infight deepens. Not me. It's a group message, you see. Someone else said not me. I don't actually want brunch. For starters, it's too early for brunch. We're still in breakfast territory. I'd sooner wait and have lunch. Training room, 2A. You there. People in line. Very, very slow walking. I suspect that this is part of the 30 FPS clocking and that's why they said to keep it on. That's an ominous silhouette. If I couldn't see, you know, the line of people in front of me, that would be quite ominous, wouldn't it? I'm thinking I might be a part of the FBI, given that like, they're investigating someone or something, some occurrence. 1992 as well. My head's telling me this is in the 60s. Are there any key defining features of the 90s visible here? Oh, I actually have to do something. It's not how queuing works. No matter how close you are to the person in front of you, you're still behind them in the queue. It's a very, frankly, Chinese queuing tactic, is to get right up on the person there. Oh, wait, let me just check. Is your name on this blank list? Yep, go on through. Ooh. Well, this is nervous. Just shake hands with the FBI agent, receive my badge, and be on my way. This is like a graduation ceremony, isn't it? Oh, suddenly we've cut to presumably her in the hospital. These subtitles are a bit much. It's my own fault. I didn't really understand what it meant when it gave me the option. There's subtitles and text translations, which I believe is more akin to like audio description, but for text. So, something like that. Right, so I was at a ceremony of some sort of graduation. Then I flashed back to me not being there and hospital noises. Now I'm in here. There was a name on that door, and it was Toya? Toya? Latoya? No. Ah, there we go. Solid signs of the 90s. Not just that it's, you know, CRT monitor, old school design. But there's two of them for a start. Now, that's a VHS player. Or is that something different to VHS? They look bigger. Maybe they're just the cases. I don't think this is going to go full PT at this point, do you? Doesn't seem like it would. Distinct lack of interactivity with a lot of stuff here. I want to use the computer, but it doesn't want me to. Did my own shadow scare me quite a bit? Yeah. Yeah, it did, as it happens. Oh dear. No. Is that me? Or my husband? Okay. That was a little bit Kubrick. It was all a nightmare? Yep. That's how most alarms work in my experience. The button you think turns it off doesn't turn it off. The button that probably turns it off actually only turns it off for 7 minutes. And you end up just hitting the damn thing. Why do they do that, alarms? It's because I'm buying cheap alarms, isn't it? Yeah. That's a business that's fallen out, isn't it? It's all on your phone now. Is that a pill package? Could be. I don't know what's going on here. Is this a game about mental health? Is that why it won awards? Because the sort of people who tend to give these awards are, you know, soft, quite frankly. Put your badge on. Wait, was her name Anne Frank? Is that alright? Yeah, it's fine, it's just a name, it's not... Okay, that was a definite choice there. Oh, we're done at the sink. She doesn't need to use the toilet because obviously women don't defecate. That's a known fact. I always do like an additional lengthy turn before leaving a room, just to survey the situation. I mean, I'm half joking, but most people do actually do that. You know, you got your hand on the door, you just do a quick look around. I want to use the computer. It's calling to me. It's not an option. I feel like it will be at some point. Right, let's go about our day. Nope. Breakfast? There's an idea. Nope. It's annoying. She walks quite slowly. It's realistic that she's walking, but I feel like she's walking just a bit too slowly. Let's go for the exit. It's how normal people walk, isn't it? Oh, we're in the car. We're in a taxi, sorry. It's yellow, which doesn't really imply anything. New York taxis are yellow, but loads of taxis are yellow. Virginia. Ah, the case is afoot. Looks like a broken key. Wasn't that on the bedside table? Haven't we seen that? Didn't we see that key at the start? Possibly. Later, Ben would go on to find out he'd turned all the voice narrative audio way the hell down, and it's not in fact a silent game. Could well be, actually. That would probably be why they had that weird audio option. Is this my desk? I'm gonna take this desk. I'm a black woman. They won't say boo to her. Not in 1992. It was a different time. The Berlin Wall had just come down. David Hasselhoff was a serious celebrity as opposed to a joke. I don't know much about 1992. I wasn't very old then. Is she might be a bit higher up than I thought. Is this her office? Is this her secretary? Her secretary's got a huge office. Imagine how big her actually. Alright, love. Office of the Assistant Director. Ah. Hey, you, out of my chair. That's appalling. That's like the worst thing I've ever seen. There's no way his office wouldn't have a power supply under the desk. Who would do that? Or at least to have a rug or... Ah. Right, let's actually get on with it. Ah, 1992. Smoking was still perfectly acceptable. Alright, FBI, put on the office, Quantico, type of case. Oh. Didn't really have time to read anything important of that. How annoying. She's deaf, isn't she? Wait, no, she can hear stuff, that's dumb. I was just thinking, because the subtitle said elevator chimes, but I didn't really hear any chimes. Thought maybe the idea was that yeah, but you clearly heard the elevator door, so that doesn't hold up whatsoever. I hope I've got the right way, because it's quite slow. Oh Christ. That coincided exactly with me pressing in on the right thumbstick, so I thought I had caused that. I thought I had some kind of teleporting ability. I'm guessing we're heading to a garage. She's taking the stairs. Is there any meaning to that? No idea. Oh, and we're in the basement. Slightly creepy. Look above you. You'll see some large grey pipes. Follow those pipes. That's how you get to the fuse thing in Jurassic Park, wasn't it? In the what's it called? The service, the maintenance hut. I can't remember what they called it. There's even a little cage like in that. Halperin. Is this my office? Yep. Ah, so her office is in the basement. To be fair, it's still pretty big though, and it is an office. Like, yeah, it's in the basement, but some people like basements. I like basements. No windows, you know, safe in case of a hurricane. I was gonna say fire, but that's not the case. A fire hurricane, yeah, you're safe from that. Wait, is that me? No. If it's not me, she's in my office messing around. Or oh wait, is this? Oh, did I read the file on her, and I assumed I was her? Oh, she's my partner. Maybe. I don't have a strong sense of self. Who clutches their bag like that on what is presumably a long journey? Oh, and we're closing. This is an odd thing of a game, isn't it? I feel like nothing's actually happened yet. Like, we're 20 minutes in, and so far, the most I've learned is from the... not preamble, but just that there was the line at the start. I can't help but feeling I'm missing something here. I can most attribute it to... what's that town called? Kingdom Overlook. So she just pulls out a gun and shoots herself. Oh, and we're in a diner. I don't think I needed to have the subtitles on, did I? To help you, you know, follow the story in that. I think it was unnecessary. I would presume they've both... I don't know, I was going to say they've both eaten, but... Oh, they got the check. Grab the check, pay for it. Or at least go Dutch. Bitch didn't even offer. Thank you. Is it free? No charge? Is that what that means? Oh, so we're looking for this guy. His picture was it on the slide in our office. It was the 90s. They still use slide projectors. His priest, he definitely did it. Presumably the father, husband. No, that was still unacceptable back then. Alright, let's just question the local law enforcement. It's definitely this guy. He looks guilty, doesn't he? Well, I didn't know he was going to be black. I feel bad now. He might still be it. Yeah, I can't assume he's innocent. What are the rules? I'm presuming this is the mother. And I'm not sure if the priest, how he's involved. The guy didn't look that old. He could be the husband. Oh, wait, no. He he looks younger there. It's hard to tell. The art style doesn't show age well. Yeah, so he's the father, the mother. Okay. And the Holy Spirit. Can I sit down, or I should look around for clues, shouldn't I? Go in his bedroom and just discover him. Well, it's FBI, so they wouldn't call in the FBI unless something, you know, weird needed investigation. A federal Hey, they sleep in separate beds. Why? I know he's a holy man, but they also have a child. I don't think the Bible says they have to sleep in separate beds. Fairly open plan kitchen, 4 rings. Very, very small rings. Questionable amount of knobs there. Assume the 4 outside ones are for the hob rings. That's fine. You might know them as burners. There's an additional 3 there. There's 2 ovens down there. The extractor fan's got its own apparatus there. What's the 3rd one doing? Could be a timer. I'll allow it. Signs of a humble breakfast. Let's go to the lad's room. Lucas is his name. But oh, they've got a dark brown bathroom. That's horrible. They'd have to change that. That's 90s. That's oh god. If you ever go to someone's house and they've got anything other than white, beige, a very, very far push pink bathroom, anything other than those colours, it's just wrong. There was a phase in England, at least, where like avocado, like a weird green, was popular, and it's just heinous is how I would describe it. People chose that. It's a great Mitchell & Webb look sketch about it. It's worth watching. Alright, so let's see. He's got books, office chairs, very, very studious. Cross on the wall. That is a priest. No signs of any kind of fun activities in here. No, you know, there's no posters on the walls. No fun. That's what I'm saying. No fun. Let's go through his clothing. Ooh. Do we think there's a secret room back here? I found his porn. There's a dark room for doing his photography. I noticed the camera. That's a nice-ish camera. I was about to say it's a nice camera. It's nice-ish. It appears to be a wooden tripod, which is unusual. Maybe it's classic in its design. Like a spider just shat on my face. Alright, let's see. I should really close that. I don't want to ruin his... No. Ah! Guitar. Signs he did have a life, and perhaps he hid it. But I don't... that doesn't add up, because he had the camera on display. His dad would have to... I assume his dad's a religious zealot. I didn't get to look at the pictures. Fucking bison. Or a buffalo. I think they might be the same thing. I'm not sure. Why was she so angry at me? I feel like she hates me. I wanted to look around that dark room a bit more. I will presume there was nothing of use there, but damn if it wasn't annoying. I was hoping it would have the price of fuel up there and I could make a joke about the price of fuel in 1992. I'm definitely playing that claw machine. Oh, shit, 90s doors. Damn it. Okay. I don't think I made that happen, but it's possible. Big Rico's. It's a pizza place. Whole wheat crust. Ugh. Kitty Dukakis, Michael Dukakis. They were famous in the 90s, one would presume. Olivia Dukakis. That's a name I've heard, but not those two. Yeah. Check the back. Nope. This is the most realistic thing I've ever seen in a video game, in that she's waiting in a car and she's just going through the shit. It's what you do. Ah. That blue thing's an ice scraper. Those things on the left are called cassette tapes. They store audio messages. They're rather akin to what would you kids have? CDs, vinyls, I don't know. They were terrible, by the way. Couldn't get a lot on them. You had to flip them over. They were double-sided, which is a weird thing to think about. Who the hell's Maria Ortega? Uh-oh. Gangbangers. Well, fuck you two. They didn't even get fuel. I wish I paid more attention to those two letters. I wanted to see if they had the same address. Oh. Why is she so pissed off at me constantly? That's got to be intentional, isn't it? There's definite hatred. I feel like I'm about to drift off to sleep and suddenly dream shit. Oh no, it's Tuesday. You know what, let's make this at the end of the video. Thanks for watching.